What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I have something a little bit different from what I've showed you guys before, but I have another how to make money method, and the reason being is because you guys have been requesting quite a bit, you know, can you make another video like that? How can I make money? That sort of thing. So what I want to do today is I kind of fooled around with something, just kind of trying it out for myself, because I know it works for a lot of people, and I actually found out that it works quite well. Now, what I'm doing, I'm not actually using the auction house. The auction house comes a little bit later with this method, but it's all about making designs for cars. Now, I'm not really the best designer ever. I know there's some crazy designs out there that people spend hours on and they look phenomenal. This one, I decided, you know, to make something very, very simple, because again, I'm not the best creator, but I made something very, very simple that kind of advertises my YouTube channel as well, and it looks pretty decent. Now, I tried to recreate this as well, but I just couldn't do it. This one ended up looking the best that I could. So, and a lot of people actually like it. Like, I've been sharing them, and people are downloading them, and I'm about to show you what I mean and how you can make money with this. Now, what I ended up learning is by doing this and having people download your design and that sort of thing, you start to advance on the painter scale. You can be, you know, a pro painter, an elite painter, a beginner painter, or a legendary painter, which is the very end. And with each individual rank, you actually end up having, you know, different things you can do, and you have more options or more privileges and more things you can do. Yeah. So what I'm gonna show you really quickly is how much money I've made. So I just got a social, which is a design reward, so that's perfect. So there's two different ways you get paid for this. Now, number one is through a design reward, and that's if someone downloads your full design for a car. So if I created this car or a design for this Challenger, someone searches for the camo design from M774 Racing and downloads it, I get paid for that in the game, which is really cool. And then there's layer groups. So if you create like a layer, you know, for one side, and someone downloads that for theirs, then you get paid for that, but it's not too much. As you can see, I made 250 credits. So with that being said, I will post the total on the screen of how much I've actually made, but I'll kind of go through them so you can see the numbers. Now, this has not been a long time at all, so make sure to look at the dates, because today's the 23rd of February, and I only started on the 18th of February, so it's been 5 days, and I'm already, you know, picking up quite a bit of traction. And it's not from YouTube, it's literally from the game, so you don't need like a fan base or anything like that. You just need to make a decent design that people will want to download. So with that being said, I'll scroll through. As you can see, I got this one a little bit earlier today, a couple hours ago, at 115,000 credits. So that was added to my bank account. 572,000 credits. Now, I went away for a day or two, so when I came back, I was able to check it, and that's what I accumulated to. So 500,000 credits there, 66,000 credits there, 4,000, 37,000, and so on and so forth. So I'll just kind of scroll through them, and as I said, I'll put the total of what I've made on the side. But you can see too, like 21 downloads, 25 uses, 793 downloads, and then 510 uses, so that is 210,000. So quite a bit. Now it goes all the way down into the 18th. And the reason I decided to do this is because I've seen some videos and seen some crazy amount of buyout costs in the auctions for certain cars, and they're rare cars. So now, like the RX-7, the Mazda RX-7, you can't get for, see, these are driver tour rewards, sorry. So I started right here. So it's bare minimum basic, and just to kind of show you, there's no design rewards down here because I didn't have any at this point, and this is way back in January. So it's only been 5 days literally, and I want to show you guys that, because you can do it too. It's not that hard. So I'm starting right here. I made 10 grand, and again, the total will be up on the screen, but it doesn't take long to start making some decent coin, like 37,000, 69,000, 39,000. So that being said, like it's a good way. Like I'll get paid over and over and over again, even if I'm not playing the game. It's still gonna pay me because people are gonna be downloading my my designs. So next up, how you can see your stats and everything like that is my storefront. So you go over to community, you click my storefront, and then it jumps you into this little stats page. And what this is basically it shows you, you know, the elite painter, how many stars you have on the painter scale. Now you start with 0, and I'm not sure the exact numbers on how to advance, but I know it's a combination of designs, downloads, likes, and uses. And I believe it's close to like 50 or 60,000 all together, and it'll give you the 5 stars, which is legendary painter. And then you can sell cars for crazy amounts in the auction house as well. But as you can see, just design downloads for me, I've already hit in 5 days 8,147. So taking into account that and adding on the likes and uses as well, I would say I'm roughly around 16,000 altogether. And that's only in 5 days, like I said. Now, the trick to this is, and what I found, is if you posted one car and one design for that car, you're not going to be at 16,000 uses. You're nowhere close. So what I've done is I've done the same design for 140 cars so far, and I've shared that over the last 5 days, and the result from that is 16,000 uses, and so on and so forth. So another week or two, maybe I'll jump up to the 50,000 range and actually be able to hit that legendary painter. Now, the reason I'm aiming for the legendary painter, like I said before, is in the auction house, I can sell these cars for a lot of money and make more than what I have. Right now I have $54.9 million, which is quite a bit. Actually, all I need is $55 million, and I can buy every single car in the game. So this is really all I need. I don't need to go any further. Once I buy all the cars in the game, there's no point on having money because you don't really need it. But I want to go further so I can actually share with you guys some money and everything like that. So, because that would be really cool. I have a lot of people asking, and unfortunately at this point I can't just give you guys some money because, you know, I've had so many people ask, and if I do one, I have to do everybody. So I'm not at that point yet, and I still need like every car. That being said, so as you can see, these are my stats right now. I'm at a 4-star painter. Within a week or two, I'll be at a 5-star, and I'll start selling higher cars, or better cars for higher prices. I have 140 designs. I will probably jump that up to 200 over the next couple days. So I am making an extra, you know, 60 cars I have extra to make more money. And the thing that you want to be doing is not only with that auction house, again, with the social aspect of it and design rewards, I'll be making, you know, 100,000, 200,000 every, you know, few hours, which is really good. So I want to show you guys, I don't know if you guys know how to create a design or share a design, but I'll kind of show you that as well, just because it took me a little bit to kind of understand the whole process and what to do. Now, as you can see, I made a very simple design, and I know everybody likes camo, so that's what I went for, because I know I can make camo on a car. So with that being said, we're going to jump right into it, how to actually do it yourself, how to make your own car or design and share it for other people to download. So you don't need to use any specific car. Right now I'm just using the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, but it's not a big deal. You can use any car that you want, and I'll show you actually how like I've maximized my time while doing this in order to do designs for 140 different cars. So right now we'll jump into designs. Right here, what I always do is I start out by painting the car black, because it's easier to show the black after the camo is put on, and then the black kind of fills in the other spots so it's nice and dark and crisp. But what you want to do is you want to kind of go to apply decals. Now what I'm going to do is go into my designs quick just to show you. All my designs are here, and when you click on them, it'll show you the stats. So number of downloads 7, number of uses 4, and it's so on and so forth. Like every single one has 3 downloads, 20 number of uses. And one I've been finding that's really good is the Corvette. So you have to use cars that are very popular for downloading things, like the Lamborghini Urus, or however you say it. I'm not exactly sure. The SUV Lamborghini that I just passed here, Urus, I believe, is 4 stars, very popular. So 18, 23, and 2. So that's quite a bit of stats on my record. And again, because I'm doing so many cars, this one's really good too. Aerial Nomad, over 120, almost 130 downloads, uses, and likes. And same with this one, so on and so forth. You kind of get the idea. But what you want to do also is you want to keep unsharing and sharing every couple hours or day. Just share and unshare your design so it kind of refreshes in the recommended list. But anyway, so you want to make sure you do the very popular cars, and then if you want, you can throw in the non-popular cars as well, just to gain, you know, an extra 10 a day or whatever it is. So with that being said, we'll show you how to do it. Now, what I always do, we'll start from scratch. We'll just get rid of everything. Now, you want to make a design. So basically, you want to go at apply vinyl shape. This is how I started with the camo. I'm not going to show you how I made the camo, but you get the idea. And if you are creative, you'll be able to figure it out yourself as well. But basically, you want to start with the design. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you think you can make it look pretty good on a car. And then you want to just kind of play around with it, you know. I'm just making them different colors for now. So now you can use literally, like, I use up to 500, 600 different things, but you can use 2 if you wanted. What you want to do is you want to kind of highlight both of them, and then you want to group them together. So now it's one single item, and that way you can post it on other cars or do whatever you want. Now you can change position rather than having to do 2 individual. Now I can change them both. I can move it around, do whatever I want. But what you also want to do is you want to save it. And that's how you're going to get it on other cars, is because you save the layer group, and once it's saved in here, you can also share this, and people can download that, but you're not going to make a lot of money off it. So now, once it's there, now I'm going to delete it. Now I go back into load a vinyl group, and it's there. So I just click it, load it, and voila. I can move it, I can do whatever I want with it. So that's what I do with the camo. Now I've made that, I've switched it all up and put it all together. Now I just load the vinyl, and when I designed it on one of the biggest cars, the Ford Raptor. That way when I post it on cars, it's gonna fit, like, the whole car. The car is not gonna be longer or anything like that, or taller or anything. So now it's designed specifically for every single car. I just post it, and then what I'll do is I'll cut it, and then just paste, and I'll paste it all around the car. So now I have a camo Challenger, which is sweet. And then what I'm going to do on the left side is I did the exact same thing with M77 Gaming, with a little YouTube thing. Now I had to create my own YouTube thing because I believe you can't save other people's created designs. I think you have to make your own, but I could be wrong on that. Either way, I made my own just in case. And I do that. That way I get a little bit of advertising, as I said before. And then on the back, exactly the same thing with the M77 Gaming, with no YouTube thing, because it kind of throws it off. And I post in the center. Now I saved it to the car. Now this can work with any car, and I guess I'll show you that as well. I'll switch cars in a second, but it works with any car that you want. It doesn't matter whether it's, you know, a big Challenger, big Charger, whatever the hell it is. Go over to my designs, and it will be the very first one here. And then you just kind of click, share, and enter whatever you want. I enter camo because people search for camo. Very popular. Now don't put, like, if you do rainbows and stuff, don't put camo, obviously. Just use your mind and figure out something that people want to download or will want to use and search for, and then that should help you out a lot. So now that's shared, that's completely done, I will quickly jump into a different car, like this little Fiat, and kind of show you the exact same thing, but how simple and easy it is, and the reason why I've been able to do, you know, 140 cars and make the sort of money that I have. So we'll delete all this. I'm literally just going quick. Sorry if you can hear the buttons. the load vinyl group. So load that, and then I cut it, insert. I'm gonna leave the wing black. Go over here, load vinyls. Do my M77 Forza Racing or gaming. M77 Forza Racing, by the way, is my gamer tag, so if you want to add me, do it up. Voila. And then I'll do the back. I mean, it's super simple, guys. I'm gonna leave it up here. The only issue with this is because my letters on my name is white and the camo on the car is white, when I put it in itself, basically you can't see the letters, so it kind of sucks. So I kind of have to play around with that. I'm thinking of maybe making it darker, the letters darker, because the camo's mint, like the camo's perfect. But that's it, guys. Like, that's as simple as it is. Now this car, for some reason, it says the design's like a locked or something, so I can't share it. But the majority of the cars aren't locked. Honestly, I have no clue what that means, so don't ask because I can't really help you out. But see how it has a lock symbol on it, and then it won't let me share it. So, but everything else can share. Just keep unsharing and sharing, and you'll do good. Like, I literally just unshared this like 20 minutes ago, not even. Already have 5 downloads, and by the end of the day, it'll probably be up to the 20 downloads, 20 uses, and 20 likes. But with that being said, guys, it's super simple. I'm basically, the whole thing around this is you want to basically sell or get to the point where you're legendary or elite and start selling, a Mazda RX-7 or a car that's hard for people to get, like a rare car, and you want to sell it for high and you want to buy them at really low. So you're making a quick flip and a massive profit. And the second biggest thing that you're gonna do is just start receiving, those design rewards every single day or every couple hours of 50 grand, 100 grand. If you receive, 50 grand 6 times a day, that's 300K every single day that you're making just over and over and over and over. So it's worth it. So with that being said, guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I'm doing this all improv and kind of showing you, so I don't know. Can't even talk. I don't know if I was very informative or able to express what I'm trying to get across, but if I did, let me know. Now, again, I can't talk. Let me know down in the comments below if this helped you guys, and I do appreciate every single one of you who has liked or watched or subscribed to the channel. It helps me out a lot. We're smashing our goal. I do appreciate it. With that being said, guys, I'm going to take off. Again, I appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.